Welcome back to Blueprints. This is episode 12, where I don't even know what happened last time, but who knows? All I know is that we have a job to do. As soon as the game loads. D34. Here we go. Day 34. Here we go. Okay. Begin with a den here. We'll go with the nook here. Here I'm gonna go with could go with a parlour or a guest bedroom, but parlour wouldn't really change much in that game, so I'm gonna go with guest bedroom there. And I'll take this key card. Nice. Okay, that makes some things a bit easier now. I'm also going to head out over to there. So my main mission is to use a bunch of the common floor plans so I can get some of the really rare ones today. That's the plan. Okay, we're going to go with shelter. So this protects me from the next 3 red rooms, which is really helpful. Okay, time to begin the mission. I'm going to go into here. This isn't going to be a very common place to go, so I'm just going to go to the pantry. We also don't need a utility box anymore, now that we got the key card. I'm going to go with a west wing hall right here. I could go with a parlour here. No, fine, I'll go with that actually. That effect's been cancelled anyway. I'm going to go with coat check here. And then this leaves us with 2 rooms over here. I do want to go with the garage here. Mainly for the 3 free keys. Thank you. Nice, okay. I'm gonna draft a room here. We'll draft the observatory. What's we got today then? 1A. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers. Okay. Is 20 the last one on this thing? Yes, this is the final constellation. Okay, that's nice. Let's see if I can get me a... We'll go to the parlour here. Logic time. The empty boxes both have false statements. The blue box is false. The white box is empty. Okay, so... And the empty boxes both have false statements. This is an interesting one. empty boxes both have false statements. Assuming this is true, this means that this would be the one that's full, and blue box is false, and white box is empty. But if the white box is empty, then that means that this is wrong. So I'm going to say that this is false. I'm going to say the empty boxes don't both have false statements. Instead, the white box is empty. I'm going to say that that's false. The white box is full. And they're saying the blue box is false. Blue box is false is also false. I'm going to say these two. Wait, no, because then that would make everything false. If white box is empty is true. This is a difficult one. Empty boxes both have false statements. Yeah, this can't be true. This has to be false. This means the empty boxes can't both have false statements. So this one's false. So the other false statement can't be empty, then this means. And which one's the other false statement? If this is an empty box, which I'm assuming it is, that means it can't have... That means that the other false... That means that the other empty box can't be false. So the other empty box... If I say this one's true... because the other empty box can't be false. So I'm assuming if this one's empty, then it'd have to be true. But if this was true, then this means the white box would be empty, which is wrong. So, what this means is the white box has to be telling the truth, saying the blue box is false. So the white box is full, is what I'm saying. So this is false, and it's empty. And then this is false, and it's empty. Oh, damn it, no, but then that makes both of them false and empty. What am I missing here? The empty boxes both have false statements. Because if this was true, the empty boxes both have false statements. That means this would be false and this would be false. But if this was false, that means the white box would be full. It means this would have to be true. If the blue box is false, then... Wait, where's the problem in that logic? Hold on. So, if the empty boxes... Oh, I hate this one. The empty boxes both have false statements. It's evil. The blue box is false. The white box is empty. If this is false, this means the other false box can't be empty. So the other false box has to be... Right, so the other false box has the gems. If the white box is empty, that would be true. And saying the white box is empty is true, means the blue box is false. Would have to be... And the blue box is false would have to be... Well, if this was false, then this would have to have the gems. But that can't be false, because then that one would have the gems. So this one has to be true, saying the white box is empty. So the white box can't have anything, but since it's true, that means it has to have... That means this one has to have the gems. No, wait, no. No, I'm wrong. This one's true, it has to... No, wait, no. The empty boxes both have false statements. We're saying this is false, which means the empty boxes can't both have false statements, because if it's true, the empty boxes both have false statements. If this is true, this is empty. No, wait, no. We're saying this is true, so both of these would have to be false. I think we'll take this. Anyway, so white box is empty. Getting white box is empty is false, and it is... So gems are in the white box. If gems are in the white box is empty would have to be false. Blue box is false would be true. Both the empty boxes both have false statements. Would be true. But that would make it false. But that would make it true. But that would make it false, but that would make it true. Oh god. Let's say the gems are in the blue box. The white box is empty would be true. The blue box is false would be false, which means there would be no gems in it, and the empty boxes both have false statements. Would also be false. Meaning that if the blue box... No, if white box is empty would be true, this one would be false, and this one would also create an infinite loop. Now let's say the gems are in the black box. The empty boxes both have false statements. So if they're in here, the gems are in the black box means the empty boxes both have false statements. This one can be false and still contain the gems, note that. The empty boxes both have false statements. We're saying this is false. The empty boxes are false, doesn't even sound like a word anymore. God damn it, I've said it too much. False, 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 that doesn't feel like a word. The empty boxes both have false statements. That can't be real. Whatever. Empty boxes both have false statements. If this is true, and the empty boxes do both have false statements, We're saying gems are in the black box. White box is empty would be true. Blue box is false would be false. This one would also be false. Whatever. God damn it, that one's painful. I hated that. I say I hated it, I loved it. That's ones that make me think are the best ones. I don't like just, oh, that goes there, that goes there. But no, that one made me actually think, which is good. And we're travelling over to the Nook here. Strategically, I would go with hallway closet. Problem is here, I get to every single room, so I'm going to go with the bedroom here. We're not playing this smart, we're playing this to get every single room. So I'm going to go with the... No, because that one would be nullified, but don't want that. Turning gymnasium lights off, dark room on, garage on. And the cabinet is still cancelled for some reason. Okay, we're back here. Keycard room. Storeroom would be least useless here. I've got plenty of keys. With the drawing room here. Redraw. This is not what I was hoping for. Have the billiard room, please. I'll go with corridor then. And just like that, hopes of filling out every single room is cancelled. Whatever. Into the boy door. What do you mean that's not what it's called? Why does it say boy door then? I can go this way instead. Guess we can't, never mind. Because I can't have anything nice in this place. Already turned the gym lights off anyway, so we are sheltered, but it wouldn't have been a problem anyway, which is kind of annoying. I'll go with the commissary. I do have a lot of money. Ding, 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 ding. That means my food's ready. Sledgehammer. Shovel. Compass. Open up. Give me the pool room. The main reason that I really want the pump room. Oh, damn it. Whatever. We got the pump room at least, that's good. Okay. So, I want to does the fountain one look like that? So fountain's connected to that one's connected to this one. I'm gonna fill up to there and see. Just realised I'm stupid. Uh-oh. I'll go with the archives, that gives me some room. What items could you possibly give me in here? 2 keys, and a silver key at least. Oh, the silver key here. Never gone with the rotunda before. Go with hallway. But I'm not going to go that way, because I'm going to go back to the front. Never seen the trophy room before. Oh, security, yeah, I'll do that then. I'll go with security here. Okay, so back out front. Okay, yeah. I should not have made that kind of mistake. I had forgotten to open this door. Wait. Oh, that is evil. They make it so it immediately goes up. So if I was to fill this with water... My plan was to fill this up with water a bit so it would drain out there, but that's not going to work, is it? I'm going to need to find another way to get to there, aren't I? Just take me back up. I'm so far back. Guess I'd rather go with the furnace. The music room, I really want that room because I've never actually been in there before, but I never have the gems. Set security level to high. So we have a lower chance of getting locked doors. Oh god. Guess we'll go to the weight room. Thankfully we got a double key card here. This will give me extra steps. And they gave me gems instead of steps. I've never seen it do that before. I better get this music room one pretty soon. Is there any chess pieces in here? Yeah. I guess a drafting studio then? Okay, what is the canon? Interesting. And with the vertical. Damn it. Not a good day, not a good day. Didn't really learn anything. Except that the game will do anything but give me the, that one room that I really want. It's gonna give me, like, red. Game over. Yeah, red in. Save and continue. I really just need good luck, that's all I need right now. Here's my brand new idea for a game, Red Prince, except you can always choose exactly what room you want. That sounds very good. Okay. This time I'm not gonna do the move. I'm gonna open this door. So the water, if I rise up to the top, it should spill out that door instead. If logic does apply in this world, that is what should happen. I don't really want to go to the tomb ever since I saw a certain view. Never actually made an offering. I'll try to get some cash so I can make an offering later on. Here we go. Den. Nook. Don't really want the archives. I'll go with the parlour here then. Puzzle time. Hopefully this one is not as difficult as the last one. The statements on the other two boxes are true. That's not possible. So this has to be false. So the statements on these two can't be true. The gems are not in this box. Well, both of them can't be true. The gems are not in this box, the gems are in the black box. So, the statements on the other two boxes are true, then this one would also be true, making all three of them true, which is false. So this one has to be false. But one of these is true and one of these is false. The gems are not in this box. If this was false, then the gems would be in this box, and if this one was true, then the gems would be in the black box. But if this one is false, then that means gems are not in the black box. If this one's true, this would mean they're not in this box, which would mean it's in the blue box. So what I'm saying right here is I have no clue. It's a 50-50. What am I missing here? It's surely a 50-50. By saying the statements on the other two boxes are true means they cannot both be true. This is false, but one of these has to be true and one of these has to be false. But what's the order? The order. What is the order? What's the order? Order. What's the order? What is the order? What is the order? What is the order? What is the order now? So the gems are not in this box. Okay, this is taking me too long. The statements on the other two boxes are true. This has to be false, which means the gems are not in this box. I'm going to assume this is true. Note, they cannot both be false, but they can also not both be true. One has to be true and one has to be false. Gems are in the black box. Okay, gems are not in this box. Wait, so if this is true, then the gems are in the black box. Which means this one would have to be false. Which means the gems would be in this box. Which means that's impossible. So, I must have not noticed the not last time. So if this one's true, the gems are not in this box. That means this one has to be false. So they have to be in the blue box. Making me work for it. I kind of want the greenhouse. The main reason that this gives me a chance of getting a certain lever. And also this gives me some gems, which is always good. I bet the music room has the missing music sheets I need. I mean, where else would they actually be? Let's be real. I'm gonna go with this. Having that early on means that I'm unlikely to run out. Oh, I like that there's now plants on the side to show that I got the more plants deal. I'll also take the terrace. Now you know what would be really helpful here? Shovel. With the courtyard here. Metal detector. Not a shovel, but still helpful. This is technically a hallway, so yeah, this should give me this. I have so many gems. Only I had this problem more often. I could go with a boiler room here, I guess. And just hope for some good RNG here. Nice. Actually, I'll set it to straightforward. No, wait, no, that room is already open. What I meant to do is set it that way. No. It's a bit rude, don't you think? Please be the boiler. God damn it! Oh, furnace. Yes. This is what I was hoping for. Okay. So that's the furnace powered. Now I need the ice. No. Shovel! Nice. Okay. With the observatory here. Okay. This doesn't give me what I want. Ordinary key. Right now, what I really want is the lever. I don't have the key card. Okay. An upgrade disc? Okay, deal. I just need somewhere to plug it in. I'll take the cloister. Security. Perfect. What's we get in here? Guest bedroom upgrade. More steps. Hidden effect to roll up. Well, what does it mean by add 2 money to your allowance? What's my allowance? I'm gonna go with this. Sure. Just for more steps. Low on keys, that's the problem. With the library here, I guess. I'll take... Not really anything I want there right now, so I'll just leave it there. I'll go to secret passage. Because I want a... I want a green room. Damn it! Oh! I hate that that room can be locked. First time getting this room. I guess I'll go with the showroom. That's the locked one. That leads into there. What we got here? Master key. Moon pendant. Emerald bracelet. Damn it! Oh my god. Rotate around. How is that still the locked door? No, give me a reset. Thank you. Not much use for money. Go to the pool here. Nope. Everything is locked. I hate the weight room so much. No, just end this day. Just end it. I still need the music room, but I'm not getting it. Garden shopping centre of prayers. Okay, final day of the episode then. Here we are, day 36. Let's begin. Mission: get the pool room and the pump room. Try to fill up the well a bit. And... ring ring ring! Who is there? Who knows? Let's see, and over this way. I want the tool shed. No. Wonder if a good way to do the tool shed is to just leave it and just don't go into that room until you got like a bunch of items. Then go in there and you'll get 2 special items. They're probably really rare. Start getting my items up early. Pantry here. The hallway. I did get the metal detector right, yeah. Go with the bedroom here, actually. Parlour probably the best one here. Got me a logic puzzle to do. Go into... you mean this room, because this probably won't be used that much later on. Yeah, and then go for that one so that this set of rooms is ended. We do a quick wander around, see if there's anything else in here. Nope. I thought there was a beeping in this room, maybe not. Okay. Okay, logic time. One of the other boxes is true. Yes. The gems are in the other box of the true statements. This is the only true box. Oh, shut up! If this is the only true box... If this one's false, then... gems are in the other box of the true statement. The gems would not be in the other box of the true statement. If the gems were in the other box of the true statement, then it would have to be in this box. One of the other boxes is true. It would be this one. Then this has to be false. This is the only true box. Is false. The gems are in the other box of the true statement. One of the other boxes is true. This one. So this one? Yep. That one's much easier than the last one. Go with kitchen here to give me some more options. Then I'm going to head back to the beginning now. Go with Dan here then. That one can start helping out with more steps now. I'm going to go with utility closet. Then I'm going to make a risk by doing that. Let's see if it'll pay off later. A sledgehammer as well, so I remember if I see any boxes. I've left myself with only one path to go, but I've got some items now. I want to go to the nook here for more keys. Oh damn it. What a pointless episode. Yeah, I shouldn't have risked it there. There's not really much to do this episode now then. Call it a day. It is a day. Shut up. That's the end of this episode then. See you next time when I hopefully, I don't know, do something.